What if being brutally honest was actually a sign of respect? In Poland, communication isn't just about words, it's about truth, formality, and emotion all rolled into one. To outsiders, Poles can sometimes seem blunt, even cold, but here's the truth. Every word, every pause, every glance carries a cultural meaning. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of Polish communication, where directness meets formality, and where respect is hidden in plain sight. In this video, we'll explore why Poles often speak directly, how they balance honesty with tradition, and the cultural values that shape the way they connect with others. By the end, you'll not only understand how Poles talk, but also how they feel. In Poland, honesty comes first. Poles prefer to say things as they are. No sugarcoating, no unnecessary softening. This might feel blunt to someone from a culture where diplomacy rules the conversation. But in Poland, being direct is considered respectful. It means you value the other person enough to be genuine with them, to avoid games, and to tell the truth. In fact, in many professional settings, the more directly someone speaks to you, the more respected you actually are. A straight answer isn't rudeness, it's recognition. It says, I trust you enough not to hide behind polite ambiguity. At the same time, this directness is never reckless. Poles carefully balance it with formality. In a first business meeting, for example, communication is often cautious, polite, and rooted in respect. Titles like Pan or Pani, Mr. or Miss, are essential. But once you're invited into someone's inner circle, the mask of formality can fall and conversations turn freer, warmer, sometimes even laced with dry humor or cynicism. That moment signals acceptance. You're no longer just an acquaintance. You're trusted. Polish society values hierarchy, especially in professional life. A manager, a professor, or a government official commands respect, not just because of their role, but because authority itself carries cultural weight. Openly challenging a superior? That's rare and often frowned upon. But here's a subtle twist. While Poles speak directly, they're also highly contextual communicators. What does that mean? It means you have to pay attention not just to the words, but to the tone of voice, the pause before answering, even a raised eyebrow. Silence can mean as much as speech. In Poland, what's not said can carry the loudest message. You may also notice that Poles don't smile excessively in professional or new social settings. In some cultures, a constant smile is expected. In Poland, a serious face signals professionalism and respect. And here's something interesting. If nobody criticizes you, that's often the highest form of praise. Silence is approval, but tread carefully with criticism. In Polish culture, criticism isn't taken lightly. A comment on work or behavior can feel like a comment on the person themselves. That's why experienced communicators often use the sandwich method, placing a criticism between two positives. It softens the blow while keeping the honesty intact. Here's where Polish communication becomes truly emotional. Relationships are everything. Poles may seem reserved at first, but once you've built trust, the walls come down. Whether in business or friendship, investing time in small talk, personal stories, and shared experiences is not wasted. It's essential. That's how you earn access to authentic, unfiltered communication. When a Pole opens up to you with humor, direct opinions, or even sarcasm, that's not hostility, that's belonging. It means you've crossed the bridge from outsider to insider. This transition is one of the most meaningful parts of Polish social life. So what can we learn from Polish communication? That honesty and respect can coexist, that silence can be as meaningful as speech, and that relationships, once formed, are deep and lasting. To outsiders, Poles may seem blunt, serious, even difficult to read. But beneath that reserved exterior lies a culture that values truth over pretense, formality over chaos, and above all, respect in every interaction. In a world full of small talk and half-truths, maybe the Polish way has something important to teach us. That real connection begins with honesty. Thanks for watching. If you found this exploration of Polish communication interesting, make sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What surprised you the most? Let's keep the conversation going.